My name is Lisa, and I work for a regular company. I enjoy a positive work environment, get along well with my superiors and colleagues, and genuinely enjoy what I do. On a personal note, I'm in a lovey-dovey relationship with my boyfriend, Noah. We communicate daily. And amidst all this, Noah proposed, and we've decided to get married.
Real. I was so nervous.
Take it easy. I'll brew some coffee now.
But I'm really glad your parents were happy about our decision to get married. It felt amazing to be welcomed by them like that.
I was so happy too. Now, it's my turn to visit and greet your parents at their home, huh? I guess I'll be the one going phew next. I'm getting nervous already. What am I gonna do? Noah was raised in a single-parent household, with his family consisting of his mother and his sister, Lenora. Lenora has a son named Foster, but she is already divorced from her husband. And now, she lives with her mother-in-law and Foster. Noah had spoken to his mother and Lenora about me during our relationship.
I can't approve of a marriage with someone like her.
Right? I can't believe my brother chose a girl like this.
Well,
Did she think we'd just be overjoyed?
I mean, look at this. She brought such cheap-looking snacks as a gift.
I see. In truth, they had taken a disliking to me from the start, always giving me this kind of attitude whenever we met. That day, they opposed my marriage to Noah as if it was the most natural thing in the world. But then, Noah.
Mom, Lenora, I won't tolerate you treating Lisa with such disrespect. And about those snacks, they're from a well-known store. Lisa chose them carefully as a gift for our visit.
Wait, Noah. I'm totally fine, just calm down, okay?
How can I be calm now? Especially when Lisa came here to greet everyone. We shouldn't have come. Lisa, let's go.
Oh my, Noah, wait.
Hold on. Bro.
After returning home, Noah sincerely apologized for mother-in-law's and Lenora's behavior. A few months later, before we knew it, our wedding day arrived.
It feels like our wedding day came in the blink of an eye.
Right? We were so busy with preparations and work, it feels even more so.
Lisa, thank you for accepting my proposal. I know I may still be unreliable, but please bear with me from now on.
I have my own shortcomings too. Let's support each other forever.
This might sound cheesy, but I'm incredibly happy. I hope our wedding turns out great.
Yes. I hope it'll be a day we'll always remember. Despite various events, Noah and I, having completed the wedding preparations, were looking forward to this day. As we were talking in the waiting room, there was a commotion in the hallway. With the noise persisting, we decided to check on it. And then...
Oh dear, I'm so sorry. It seems I've stained Lisa's beautiful dress.
Wah. My dress is ruined with juice and lipstick. Did you too do this? This is awful.
Hold on. It wasn't us. It was Foster. I took my eyes off him for just a second, and the dress ended up like this. But it wasn't on purpose, okay?
Not on purpose.
It seems he took the lipstick when I wasn't looking. I'm really sorry. But with a dress this stained, you can't possibly wear it, right?
Exactly. Your bridal look is ruined with that dress. It's unfortunate, but under these circumstances, shouldn't we cancel the ceremony? Without the bride's dress, how can we proceed?
Cancel the wedding? What are you even talking about?
But come on. Holding a ceremony in such a dress is just impossible. Wearing it would be super embarrassing.
What's your point?
This is a very prestigious and sought-after venue, you know? Because of that, I get that rescheduling might be hard.
She's right. Given the venue's reputation, it would be best not to have the ceremony in a stained dress. Even if we wanted to rent a new dress, it would be extremely expensive and last minute. It's too bad, isn't it?
Mother-in-law and Lenora were chuckling in front of the soiled dress. However, they were gravely mistaken, and we decided to set them straight. Excuse me, but that's not my dress.
Huh?
What?
That's not the dress Lisa was going to wear. That belongs to someone else.
Really? That can't be true, can it?
That's right. It was prepared in that room for you, wasn't it?
My dress has a much simpler design. That extravagant dress belongs to another couple here.
It probably is a custom-made dress. The details and decorations on it are so intricate. Must have been really expensive.
Wait, so you two can still have your ceremony?
What have we done? All our plans are ruined now.
How could you both use Foster for such a scheme? Did you think just blaming it on Foster would be enough?
And that's not all. How are you planning to explain this to the couple who were excited to wear this dress?
In reality, the dress that mother-in-law and Lenora had ruined belonged to another couple. As Noah grew more irate, we could hear staff members apologizing repeatedly down the corridor. Soon after,
What's going on? This is terrible.
I can't believe our dress for today is ruined.
No way. It's Corinne Nagiano, the super famous actress.
And isn't the groom the ultra-popular actor?
so that means the bride who was supposed to wear this dress was.
In other words, the other couple is.
Corinne. I'm a huge fan. Can I get a handshake, please?
Irving, I've always been a fan. Can I get your autograph, please?
Stay away. Don't come any closer.
What?
Don't touch us without our permission. How rude.
Why are you so angry?
Isn't this all you're doing? We're livid right now. So, seriously, stay away.
Oh my, it wasn't us. It was all done by my grandson.
Yes, it was my son, but I just took my eyes off him for a moment. I'm so sorry.
Mommy,
Hey, Foster, can I ask you something?
okay.
You see, both Noah and I can't believe you'd do something like this. So, could you tell us why you did it?
Mommy and Grandma told me to do it. They said they'd give me an allowance if I did it well, but I didn't want any money, and I thought the dress was very pretty. I really didn't want to ruin it, but I thought I'd get scolded if I didn't.
I see, thank you for telling us.
Really?
Of course. We know you're a good boy.
While keeping an eye on mother-in-law and Lenora's reactions, Foster bravely told the truth. Upon learning the truth, we said, just as I thought. Mother-in-law and Lenora. How could you make Foster do such a thing? What were you thinking?
Exactly. Doing this to Foster. You're out of your minds.
Foster. Why are you saying unnecessary things?
You promised to keep it a secret.
Disgusting. How can you scold him and play innocent yourselves? It's unbelievable to blame a child who's done nothing wrong.
Why did you do this? Only a handful of people knew we were holding our wedding here today.
We just misunderstood and thought it was Lisa's dress.
Listen, from the start, my daughter and I were against my son marrying this woman, but they're stubbornly pushing through. So, all of this is Lisa's fault.
Excuse me. It's my fault.
We tried many times to break you two up while you were dating.
Right. So why are you getting married?
Our bond isn't something that can be easily torn apart. Whether the likes of you oppose it or not, it doesn't matter. I'm marrying Lisa because I love her, and there's no reason for you to oppose it.
I feel the same way as Noah. We have no intention of breaking up.
Ugh. This love talk is making my skin crawl.
Isn't it absurd to still marry even when Lenora and I oppose it so much?
Can we drop this? Don't you understand the position you've put yourselves in?
Listening to all of this has been exceedingly unpleasant. You've ruined the dress and our wedding plans. Can't you see we're furious?
Well, we didn't think it'd be.
There's no need to be so angry. Oh ho ho.
Mother-in-law and Lenora were clearly intimidated by the intense fury radiating from Corinne and Irving. Yet, it seemed they still hadn't learned their lesson.
Well, you see, Irving and Corinne are incredibly famous and successful entertainers, right? So, couldn't you easily afford even the most expensive rental dress?
Exactly. You're so rich, you could easily arrange something on the fly. Being wealthy really does have its perks, especially in situations like these, huh?
You ruined my custom-made dress, blamed it on a child, all because you oppose your son's marriage. Are you still joking around? Do you have any idea how much time and money we invested in today's wedding?
Oh, come on. But you both are incredibly rich, so even if you rented out the entire venue, you'd still have plenty left over, wouldn't you?
Right. If you wanted, you could probably just buy the whole place, right?
Enough already. Do you realize you've ruined someone's wedding day? And yet, you haven't even apologized once. That's unbelievable.
Lenora, you've had a wedding before. You know what it's like, right? You make time amidst a busy schedule, decide things together, and prepare diligently. How would you feel if all of that was ruined like this?
Well, of course I'd be mad, but if it can be solved with money, isn't that fine?
Who's supposed to provide that money?
That's what I'm saying. Corinne and Irving can cover it, right?
Exactly. They have more than enough money. What's 1 or 2 dresses to them?
The ones who ruined the dress are you, mother-in-law, and Lenora. If you say it can be resolved with money, then the two of you should pay for it.
Seriously, how can you both lack common sense to this extent?
Even if you say so.
It's a fact that you have money, you can handle it on your own, right?
Mother-in-law and Lenora showed absolutely no signs of remorse. To make matters worse, they even started suggesting that others should handle the situation they had caused.
Shouldn't you act quickly? It takes time to find a rental dress that you'd really like, you know?
Excuse me.
Corinne, with your petite and cute face. I bet you could pull off any dress, right?
I can't believe trash like you two actually exists. To ensure this never happens again, we'll be more careful from now on. But for this dress, the accessories, and the disrupted schedule and everything else, we'll be billing you two for the full amount. This isn't something to laugh off. You better pay up.
What? That's impossible for us. We're just ordinary people. We can't afford a dress that extravagant.
That's your problem, isn't it? You need to take responsibility for your actions.
How should I put this? You can't shake out what isn't in the sleeve, right?
Both of you. You've been far too flippant about this.
Exactly. You caused this mess, so you should compensate for the full amount. That's just basic decency. Do the right thing.
Why are you even getting mad, big bro?
Because what you did is both incredibly disrespectful and beyond unreasonable.
What's with these people? Unbelievable. I've met and worked with many people, but I've never encountered anyone this terrible.
Ruining a precious dress is infuriating, but making a child do something like this is just as unforgivable. I question your sanity.
Oh, come on. Don't be so mad. What's done is done, right?
It didn't just happen. Mother-in-law and Lenora, you caused it. You haven't forgotten that these two are incredibly famous celebrities, have you?
Lisa and I won't be helping out. Got it? You two better compensate for the full amount.
Mother-in-law and Lenora found themselves being glared at by Corinne, Irving, and all the other involved parties. Given the high profile of the celebrities, there was absolutely no way they could simply flee the scene. To top it off, with Noah demanding full compensation, mother-in-law and Lenora were.
Wait, what's with this atmosphere? You're not seriously telling us to compensate, are you?
Yes, we are.
Oh my. This dress looks incredibly expensive, doesn't it?
Yes, it's expensive. What's your point?
Excuse me. I sincerely apologize for the behavior of my mother and sister. Their continuous rudeness is inexcusable.
Ruining such a special, once-in-a-lifetime day. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's not your fault.
They're the ones to blame, so we'll have them take full responsibility.
Full responsibility? That's totally impossible.
Don't think you can just get away with saying that.
But how much is this full compensation going to cost?
Who's the one who caused all this?
Well, it was Foster who.
Are you still on about that? Enough. No matter what you say, I won't forgive you.
That's the right approach. There's no point in discussing it further.
Don't say that. Let's sit down and discuss it further.
What's the point of discussing it now?
That's not true if we talk it out. I'm sure you'll understand.
They've told you they're going to sue because they don't understand. Doing something like this just because you don't like me is absurd.
Exactly. Normally, even if you think such things, you wouldn't actually act on them.
How do we go about compensating?
Noah, Lisa, can't you help us out a little?
No way. Lisa and I have nothing to do with this. I'm cutting ties with Mom and Lenora. I don't ever want to see their faces again.
It's a joke to call these people family.
It's the right choice to cut ties with people like this.
Please deeply reflect on what you've done, both to Foster and the dress. Mother-in-law and Lenora were obligated to compensate for the ruined dress. Because of them, Corinne and her party couldn't hold their ceremony, so they had to cover those expenses as well. Fortunately, they managed to stave off a lawsuit from Corinne and her group by agreeing to full compensation. However, they were sued by the venue, landing them in a truly dire situation. Foster went to live with his father, who had divorced Lenora. Since his father is a hard worker and a very kind person, Foster has been living a happy life. Lenora and mother-in-law, on the other hand, are working around the clock to repay the enormous sum they owe. They can't afford to delay the payments and have no time for breaks. This resulted in a grim life for them, toiling endlessly just to make those monthly payments. And as for me,
Is this married life? How blissful.
I wonder if we'll feel the same when we're old and gray.
I know I will. In fact, I'm pretty confident about that.
I hope to feel the same. I imagine us as grandparents, still walking hand in hand together.
Until that day comes, let's live each day in happiness.
Noah and I officially registered our marriage and have happily settled into married life. While our day-to-day life has become routine, there's still an everyday thrill to our relationship. We hope that as we grow older together, our feelings for each other remain unchanged, and perhaps our family might grow in the future. When that happens, will we be kind parents? Even as these thoughts whirl around in my mind, all of them are filled with happiness. With the hope of making these dreams a reality, I'm looking forward to walking through life alongside Noah. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit the like button and consider subscribing to my channel for more great content. Just click on the subscribe button below, and don't forget to ring the notification bell so you'll be the first to know when I upload a new video. See you in the next one.